Welcome to my live stream with me, Panagon Vanamar, and today we're gonna play the new update of Genshin Impact, which involved the story of Varka. Finally, the Grandmaster is playable. The Grandmaster of the Knight of Favonius. We waited years for this, since the start of Mondstadt. And today we're gonna do the story about him and why he did this expedition in Nod-krai. Because apparently it was either that or he was the one who would gonna save the violin in Mondstadt. But we did that instead of him. Because he checked the spyglass. The spyglass or whatever it's called on Babylon. Then it said that something really pretty dangerous was coming to Mondstadt. And he had to go to Nod-krai. This involved Boras. By the way, as he's the Knight of Boras. Boras is split into two, for what I understand in the trailer. And, well, Varka is there to stop this thing, I guess. I did try to pull for it, yep. I did test him yesterday. Yesterday night, and I would say Varka look interesting. I don't really know how it worked though. I mean, one of his sword take the element of the other. But I don't know how. So I'm gonna probably try to pull for him and see if I can get him. Let's see, where is the game? Here it is. But I'm really curious about the story. But I wonder, how can we play Varka? I mean, one of his sword take the element of another teammate. But how do you decide which element he take? That's why I'm not sure. Because if he take the element of the second teammate that's beside him, I think Radiant Shogun could be good. Because he can, I don't know. I need to test this if I get him. I will do everything I can to get him. That's for sure. So I don't know. The story quests take place after the Torre. Are we gonna learn why there is a glitch? What that happened? I really hope so. I don't think I would get him, by the way. Am I lucky? Oh, no. I didn't even get a single character. That's so stupid. Come on, give me my man. Give me the best warrior in the Teyvat. No, not him. Let's see my history, by the way. When did I got Colombina? And I did 70 proof. Colombina there. 65, 65. Plus, so I did 78 pull. So normally I should have him now. And I really hope they would give me him and not another freaking 4-star. Please.
Allow me to introduce
Yes!
myself again.
I freaking got him.
I am Varka, Grand Master
I
of the
freaking
Knights
got
of
him.
Favonius, Mondstadt's
Nice.
Knight of Boreas. I'm here to fulfill the Favonian pledge. I swear by my sword, you shall not fall while I stand.
Thank you, Bennett. Thank you, Bennett, for giving me enough to have him. Oh, yes. I got the man. Lot of time to see my friend. We just met recently for that I'll miss its friend. Like an eternity. Then after such a good adventure, Nod-krai. Let's get quite a few swing along the way, yes? Looking for an old friend to talk to? The opportunity in a bar? No. One who can turn your tail the verse? Massage, cliff, the wine. Okay. Whatever. It's 20. He want to see us. We back to Mondstadt, baby. Now I figure it out how it works.
Apparently, he wants to hear all about our adventures in Nod-krai. Maybe we can get some tasty treats out of him in return. Come on, let's go to Star Snatch Cliff.
I have a feeling I discovered how Varka it play out. I think with Rated Shogun it maybe be good. I'm not sure, but it would be good with buff character. You buff him like, I don't know, you buff him like a freaking tank. He's gonna be freaking awesome. I would say that it would maybe become my main. I'm sorry, Novella. He may become my main. I want to level him so bad, but by doing that story I will get some math. And I already got my Wolvendom berries. I cannot get some for today. Maybe tomorrow, whatever. So, Tone Deaf Bard, what do you want to talk about?
Ah, welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days? The honorary knight of Mondstadt? The Tumaini of Natlan? Or the great hero of Nod-krai?
Just call me by.
You sure have your finger on the pulse. We've barely caught our breath since Nod-krai, but it sounds like you've already heard about what went down.
Well, yeah, and what happened with the doctor. I mean, it was a threat for the whole world.
News travels fast on the wind. But before I can turn your tales into tunes, I need to hear them from the horse's mouth.
There's no horse in the game, by the way. So you cannot say that.
My lyre are at the ready. So please, traveler, take a seat and tell me your tale.
The doctor is crazy. That's all everything you need to know.
Amazing, incredible.
Amazing villain.
The Rapier of Solnari and the doctor? Truly a tale for the ages.
Especially the doctor.
So I'm guessing the wild hunt is a thing of the past now that you've defeated the Rapier of Solnari.
Let me guess, no.
We were kind of focused on dealing with the doctor, though.
Well, that's good to hear. Hey, now that the Northern Abyss calamity is finally resolved, Varka must be getting ready for the triumphant return of his expedition, right? I haven't seen him in the longest time. He must have so many stories to share.
Yeah, they met.
Hey, Paimon was wondering about that, too. He did call you Barbados. But weren't you still fast asleep back when he was in Mondstadt?
No, he wasn't.
Let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside.
It was him fighting the...
It was a young knight who had journeyed there in
Of
search of
course.
trials and oracles after hearing some tall tales at the local tavern.
Oh, God. Varka always show up at strange place because he's looking to place to fight. Then he turned out, he find a spyglass, he find a... Soon he would find a god. Well, that's what he did, basically.
In fact, all that awaited him were minor moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed.
Oh, of course, it's
laughing
Varka.
heartily as he sent the ruin guard's
Aha!
missiles flying off
Like
into the
that.
horizons.
This is Varka.
They must have been making quite a racket if it was enough to wake up the tone-deaf bard.
Yeah, it sounded kinda like...
No surprise here.
Hey! Is that all you've got?
Well,
Oh, bring it on!
like him.
that.
Future character.
Giving up already?
4-star.
You're not half as tough as Varka said.
A young knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of adventure. Now there's a sight I haven't seen in a while.
So that was a temple.
The bar
Wait,
in
the
green
bar-
clothes. Does this mean... You're Venti?
That's where
I was wondering
Barbados
how I was gonna
became
track you down.
a god
Oh,
when he was a
you were
wisp.
looking for the tone-deaf bard? Strange place to start your search.
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair. You must be the honorary knight. And Paimon! The Grand Master talks about you all the time.
Paimon, just with his ear that recognized Paimon. She's basically a flying fairy. Are you kidding me, right?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company of the Knights of Favonius and a member of the Expeditionary
And
Force.
why are you in
Pleased to make
Mondstadt
your
now?
acquaintance.
Okay.
Oh, so you're part of the expedition, huh? Right. So that's why Paimon's never seen you around in Mondstadt.
He was Tormentport.
Wait a second. We never saw you in Nod-krai either.
That's probably because when the Wild Hunt was still running rampant, I spent most of my time out on my own, making mincemeat out of monsters. I barely went back to base at all. Then, once the Wild Hunt calmed down, I got sent back to Mondstadt. Mixed blessing, if you ask me. Sounds like I missed out on some serious action.
Oh,
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the doctor. So, why did Varka send you back?
Deliver some letters.
yes.
There's one for the Knights of Favonius, one for the church, another for the Dawn Winery, at least 10 of them in total.
He had to turn the letters from,
Jeez, how many people has he sent to deliver his mail now? Mika, Inefa, Lowen. He should just hire a full-time mailman already. In fact, he's earned himself a new nickname. Let's go with Sir Writes-A-Lot.
I'll have you know that poetry
Uh,
and letters were humanity's
so he's the
earliest
guy
means
who
of
sent,
expressing their thoughts.
to send
So,
letter
tone-deaf or not,
about the
I wear
doctor.
the title of Bard with pride.
That he was a threat.
And I consider Sir Writes-A-Lot to be quite a compliment.
Really? Darn it! Maybe Paimon should come up with some harder-hitting nicknames for these two.
Just don't give nickname.
Anyway, since this young man has come all the way to the Thousand Winds Temple looking for me, I assume he must have a letter for me too. Am I right?
You sure are. To use the Grand Master's own words.
Why he didn't
This
send
one
out
is
the
from
letter to
Bard in
us?
green clothes.
You know we can teleport.
These days, I think he goes by Venti.
These days?
Doesn't
You
really
gone for
have
many
an address
times.
as Such. You could start by asking around in Mondstadt, or maybe try your luck at the Thousand Winds Temple.
Why you didn't just ask
I
us?
figured that since there was this punching bag here, oh, sorry, ruin guard, I could get some practice in while I was at it.
God, I don't
So,
like his
came right here
attitude.
the second I got back to Mondstadt.
His voice telling me
So
something.
slapdash sometimes. It's a good thing we happen to be nearby.
Oh, he also said to remind you to write back.
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chatter
No.
between two drinking buddies. But if I'm supposed to write back this time, I'll need some time to mull over my response. Varka gave you a whole bunch of letters to deliver, right? Maybe you can head into Mondstadt and deliver the rest of them first?
No, we're gonna do
My
that.
thoughts exactly. Assuming I can find the way. Hopefully the roads haven't changed too much since the pre-expedition days.
Oh,
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort this homeward bound wanderer to the city? I'm sure some of the recipients of Varka's letters will turn out to be old friends of yours too.
Probably.
Let's go!
All old friend.
Paimon's done any guide work?
Thank you so much, Honorary Knight. And you, Miss Guide.
I don't like this guy. He saw something the other day.
This, the wild hunt, Andreas. Get
Oh,
home
yes.
safe, Varka.
Oh.
Why do my ears feel so
Oh,
hollow
we're gonna play
suddenly?
him.
Is someone talking about me?
Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna switch to him. Is he?
Surely there's no way anyone found the secret stash of cash in my office.
Oh, come
That
on.
would be terrible.
Grandmaster, bad time to get distracted.
I love this guy. So, you have a secret stash with money in your desk. Guess I will need to find this out. Right? I want this money. I swear Varka tried to joke around.
Watch
Wait,
out! Enemies approaching!
Huh? Oh, it's just a few stragglers. They're no real threat to us. This expedition is almost over. We just need to deal with these final few targets, and then we will make our triumphant return.
And it's time to have fun.
Try to keep up.
I freaking love this guy. You know, I think Asmongold will like that character. He should play Genshin now. I mean, it's a real warrior.
Without the Reikir of Solnari to direct them, it seems like all that's left is their primal urge to destroy.
Yep.
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeepers of Nod-krai will be able to deal with what's left.
Just like I thought. What we should be wary of now is...
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own reconnaissance, one of the suspected targets should be just up ahead.
Suspected
Good. You know the
target.
drill. Stay here and stand guard. Leave the rest to me.
Yes, Grandmaster!
This is Flynn. Oh, look like a...
We meet again, Andreas.
Oh, Boreas.
So, you've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now?
I guess I won't eat yet.
I was planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago?
Is that Reno, whatever his name is? No, Roland.
Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. There are 2 other places to check. Maybe this will all go smoothly after all. It's your turn, my friend. Come,
Boreas.
Andreas.
I thought his name was under Boreas. Well, he's the same.
Although, for returning to your old home, perhaps Andreas is a little too ostentatious.
His voice wasn't like this.
Might be better to go by...
Boreas.
Boreas.
Huh?
Injustice. Corruption.
Yeah,
Iniquity.
the dark side of Boreas.
Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever? Answer me, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight.
God damn it, I wanted to eat my... What the fuck did... Okay, whatever. I tried to eat my cookie, but
That's where things stand with the
they warp
expedition.
up the paper around it,
Will be
so...
returning home soon, so make sure to stock up on wine for the celebrations. P.S. I hope everyone's keeping up with their daily training. I'll be testing you all when I get back to make sure no one's regressed. P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
So you write the same thing to everyone.
Everyone gets one? Wow! Sir Writes-A-Lot is really living up to his name.
I guess the Grand Master must have something specific to say to each of us. Even I got a letter, and I'm not a real knight yet.
Cause you know you will.
Jean? Oh, yes. That's our Grand Master for you.
By the way, anyone know where I can find the cavalry captain? I have a letter for him as well.
Oh yeah, where he is.
Kaya? He said he was meeting a friend from the church at the Angel Share. Allegedly for work. Said he was exchanging intel. But I'd say there's a 50-50 chance he's just there for a drink.
I think he's there for the drink.
Bet there'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about we deliver Kaya's letter? And these are there too as well!
Really? Oh, that would be a great help, thank you.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen. The other knights will help distribute the remaining letters. You've had a long journey. Please go get some rest.
Great, but I won't be resting just yet.
What
I
is
have
it?
one last letter to deliver to Wolvendom.
Oh.
This one, I was planning on delivering personally. I heard that another challenger recently passed
Razor.
Boreas's trial. Well, with any luck, that wolf might be willing to reveal himself to me, too.
Very well, but please remember to show respect to the local wolves.
I will. Goodbye.
I still don't like him. He looked like an asshole. I'm really glad to be back in Mondstadt.
Ah, the Grand Master. The archives are filled with documents awaiting his review. I'm not letting him run off again until he's finished dealing with every last one. On another note, have you spoken to Jean? I hope she'll finally be able to relax a little once Varka returns.
Yeah, I hope so.
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
Let me guess. Klee is there?
The Grand Master wrote in his letter that the Boom Blossom bombs we sent worked really well. He wants to know if we've made any more.
Yeah. I love it. Klee's in his own man chamber again. I love this. Yay! I would be able to play with him. Varka playing with Klee. That would be hilarious.
You're still here?
Yes. I'm still there. God, I love Varka. He's amazing. Ah. Oh. So I need to, So it's checking a Discord.
Is it that obvious?
Huh? But Varka's coming back. The situation in Nod-krai is stable.
Yeah, but
Surely things are looking up.
she will lose her
True.
job.
From what you and Lowen have told me, the expedition has indeed accomplished its strategic objectives. It seems that Mondstadt no longer faces any threat from the perils of the North, be they the Wild Hunt or the Doctor. And yet,
Yeah.
for some reason, I can't help but recall something the Grandmaster said to me before he left.
If I don't make it back from this expedition, you'll have to assume the mantle of Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. If it comes to that, remember to train the next Knight of Boreas in my stead.
Oh.
I've planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time to grow.
You won't die.
Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. Some don't yet understand that they too need protecting. And some, well, some might not even want to be a knight yet. What's wrong? Well, there's no need to frown. I'm going on an expedition, not marching to my death. This is all just a contingency plan in the event that I'm unable to return. Until I return, I leave them in your care.
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in Mondstadt's history.
And
The
you're
first
scared it
modern
would happen
knight to
again.
claim the title arrived in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, along with his wolf companion. He was
Roland.
as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name was lost to history. The title of Boreas could have disappeared from Mondstadt just as he did. But he had an informal disciple, a knight named Ravenwood, who admired the Knight of Boreas greatly. Ravenwood's valor and swordsmanship earned him the wolf spirit's recognition. When the old aristocracy tried to regain power, Ravenwood came once more to Mondstadt's defense. From then on, the title of Knight of Boreas was passed down from generation to generation within the Knights of Favonius.
Wolf spirit? You mean that big blue wolf in Wolfenden?
Correct.
Yep.
As you may already know, the Wolf of the North is the surviving spirit of an ancient god, and the Knight of Boreas
Yep.
serves as an intermediary between him and humanity. Lupus Boreas, who had never known what it meant to love, came to understand it through the journey with his human companion. In the
Yep.
end, he chose to allow his power to become one with the land. This was once a well-known tale in Mondstadt. But
You can
these
nearly
days,
destroy Mondstadt, by the way.
people are aware that the starting point of the Wolf King's journey was not Mondstadt, but Nod-krai.
Yep. The mirror said it. Yep.
You don't seem surprised. Did you sense something in Nod-krai? Once
No,
again,
I found a
Nod is
mural.
proud honorary knight. The great Wolf King of the North came here from Nod-krai. Although he doesn't like to speak of his past,
The first angel name in
he
Boreas.
rarely shows himself to people at all nowadays. As such, this tale can only be
Only
found
for
deep
loot.
within the Knights of Favonius.
Yeah,
library.
only for giving me loot.
Even among the Knights of Favonius, few are aware of it. The Grand Master didn't disclose any concrete objectives before departing on his expedition. I couldn't help but wonder whether it might somehow be related to Nod-krai's Wolf of the North. I kept my
It is.
speculations to myself, however. Sharing them would only spread unwarranted suspicion toward the Four Winds among the people of Mondstadt. You experienced the turmoil caused by Deval and the East Wind's actions for yourself. Surely you can understand my concern?
No wonder Varka wasn't clear about his motives. Is that what he was worried about?
Very possibly.
Maybe.
He was probably also reserving judgment. Having heard about your experiences in Nod-krai, I now suspect that the Grand Master hadn't yet ascertained the true identity of our enemy at that time. And as it turns out, the calamity born in the north wasn't an ancient god, but rather the wild hunt and the doctor. I guess we were both jumping to conclusions.
Sorry, I got disturbed. I needed to go away.
Yes, I completely agree.
AFK for a second.
The tide can turn rapidly in times of battle. It's a leader's responsibility to prepare for every possible contingency.
Yeah.
Even if his contingency plan never needs to be put into action, I'm sure the Grandmaster is relieved to know that it's in place.
I hate when I got this over the middle of my stream.
That turned into a pretty long conversation, huh? We should probably go deliver those letters to the Angels share now.
That wasn't that long. We had longer conversation than this in the story before. I don't know, the nurse wanted to check my vital sign. I know I have a phone call to do, but
hot weather, start by pouring in cold water and add ice cubes. Then
I really like we see them all again.
Adding the other ingredients. How's that for a secret recipe? Maybe it's worth a little intel in return.
I'm really glad we're back in Mondstadt.
Please. I've known that little trick for a good 10 years at least. You'll have to offer something a little more substantial if you're serious about trading.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now, but do you two really need to talk so loudly? Especially if you're supposed to be exchanging confidential information.
Hiya!
Looks like it's about to get even noisier.
Oh, come on.
A little liveliness never killed anyone. Traveler, Paimon, what brings you our way?
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding
Oh,
your late
come on.
father and the incident with Eric. We make absolutely no excuse for his
He
crimes.
tried to recruit Diluc again.
I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question I asked you before I left, though I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ask by now. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
Yeah, of course.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing to drop it?
I guess no.
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
Huh? Drop what? What's this about?
Nothing, really.
Being a knight.
Before leaving on the expedition, Varka came here to chat with me over a drink. I failed to avoid him. He, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius, and I declined. He expressed his regret about everything that happened, and asked me to reconsider. That's all there is to it.
They should have changed his model a little.
Sounds like you skipped a lot of details. There's clearly more to it.
Whatever details I chose
You don't want to
omit
talk
are
about
in
it.
the past. Dragging them back up now serves no purpose.
You
We
say
killed the
that
killer
now,
of your father, by the way.
but then you couldn't let it go. You and the Knights of Favonius were constantly at odds.
I wasn't seeing the full picture. I've had a lot of time to reflect since then. But my answer remains unchanged. I'm not rejoining the Knights of Favonius.
You prefer to be
Both
Batman.
the Grandmaster and the acting Grandmaster are too upright and honorable. I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them due to the size of the organization they lead. They need someone on the outside to keep watch vigilantly.
Batman.
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you repeat that argument. I actually don't disagree with the first part of what you said. But don't you think someone can keep tabs on things from the inside?
Like
When you
me?
join an organization, you're bound by its rules, no matter how free it may seem on the surface.
He's right.
You think so? Never mind the Knights. Have you honestly ever been bound by the rules of the Church?
Good question.
No.
Considered that maybe that's why I chose to join the church and not the Knights to begin with.
Are they arguing or not? It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, kind of like the contingencies Jean was talking about. The more ways they have to protect their home, the better. Huh? Traveler?
Probably.
What should I report back to the Grand Master on? Let public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild? Oh, and a review of the latest vintages.
My reply won't be a long one, as usual.
That's it? Where is Rosaria? Where is she gone? Up there.
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subjected to all this tedious arguing. When I write back, I'll tell him to quit making trouble for other people.
Oh, come on.
Lowen did most of the work. We just volunteered to do the last leg of the journey. Mostly so we could come say hello.
So you see what's really going on here? All three of us fell for that old rascal's scheme far too readily.
Like always.
Huh? Scheme? What do you mean? Was Varka lying in his letters then?
No. While I'm sure Varka knows full well that Diluc would never agree to rejoin the Knights, I believe the sentiments he expressed were genuine, as was his offer to welcome Diluc back. There are people like Kaya and I, and then there are those who are true champions of justice to the core.
Like Diluc.
Those people are the most susceptible to being driven to extremes by great upheaval. It's happened in Mondstadt before. Not only that, but it happened to a knight of Boreas. That'll really hit home for Varka. And that's why his nagging is even more persistent than usual. Yeah.
Sorry.
So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had nearly been extinguished twice in history. The first was at its inception. The second was the case I was alluding to.
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about this? Wait. And then we got caught up talking about the expedition, and we never got around to the second time.
I happened to hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started yammering on. The second crisis in the Knights of Boreas
When he was drunk?
lineage, it was 500 years ago.
Before the cataclysm.
Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be intermediaries between humans and wolves, in practice, very few of them have been truly recognized by Lupus Boreas over the past millennia.
Except him.
Of those who have, the best known are the first Knight of Boreas, Ravenwood, the wolf pup Rostam, and Varka himself.
Of course.
But 500 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of Boreas even before gaining the title. He was
Roland.
a disciple of Rostam. They thought he would become the mightiest knight of Boreas who ever lived.
Roland.
The perfect knight.
When I explored Nod-krai,
Principled.
there was
Roland, the
there is a quest about him, which you have to follow wolf.
Bloodstained Knight? That sounds a little ominous.
Well, apparently his original title was the White Knight.
Wow, he became black at all.
Comrades during the Abyssal Calamity 500 years ago, including his tutor and mentor Rostam. The endless bloodshed stained his sword and armor a crimson as deep as black.
I think I found the sword.
Transforming the White Knight into the Bloodstained Knight.
Into a wolf.
After that, he threw himself completely into battling monsters, leaving Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonius behind. To this day, no one knows his final whereabouts. It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure in his life is what drove him to the point of obsession, or whether he was already too far gone to save. But had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always welcome him back, perhaps things would have turned out differently. So if you want my opinion, the reason why Varka keeps asking Diluc to
Why is she so
rejoin
sad about
despite
it when
knowing
she
that
talk
he'll
about
never
it?
say yes, is to let him know you're not alone.
That's the way I am to
These
say
years,
this.
He's still as persistent as ever. Just like how he used to be with me.
Varka looked like a great guy, huh?
Varka's a lot more thoughtful than he lets on. Paimon had the wrong idea about him.
It's because you don't show it.
There's still something about this whole Boreas business that Paimon isn't really getting. Wasn't Andreas a god in Mondstadt thousands of years in the past? If so,
I mean,
why did Jean say that Boreas and the Wandering Knight only arrived here just 1,000 years ago?
the entirety of Mondstadt
Paimon's super curious about what happened to Roland.
was an entire blizzard because of Boreas. So, I don't know.
Idea. Jean said he hasn't been showing himself much lately, but he always seems happy to oblige whenever you show up.
You had to give me loot. He did give me my loot this week. Guess we're gonna meet Razor? Probably. And you're gonna see one. What the fuck? The white on is in Mondstadt. Oh oh.
What's going on here? Was Wolfendom always like this?
No.
Paimon has a bad feeling about this. The Wild Hunt? What are they doing here? Watch out!
They came from very far. You dude are very far from home. Then what there is not cry music in Mondstadt? That's not working. Something bad is about to happen in Mondstadt.
Are you alright? Oh no! What now? There better not be more Wild Hunt monsters!
No one.
You scared Paimon stiff!
Stop right there. Answer me this. The 2 letters I gave you, who are they for?
2 letters? Wasn't it 3?
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
What do you mean?
Hey! What are you trying to say? Wait. What are you trying to say, huh? Paimon passed a test? Really? Ha! She didn't even realize she was taking one!
What does?
You may dispense with your suspicions. The Wolfpack has borne witness. They fought against the aberrations that encroached upon this land. And our attackers showed no ability to disguise themselves this time.
I thought if I was very rare.
A familiar scent. Come. I will await you at the usual grounds.
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I guess I should apologize for doubting you just now. Sure was. Fortunately, my experience in Nod-krai didn't go to waste. Turns out the Wild Hunt all feel the same when you stab them. They didn't stand a chance. Something seems wrong with that old wolf, though. Go on. You should check on him.
I don't trust him. Seeing Mondstadt like this is weird. Oh, look who is there. Boreas. Razor is here, of course.
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak?
Cause this is other self and not cry.
Not strong enough?
No.
You are not to blame. With your Iron Claw, you successfully blocked their attacks.
See, was attacked by the what on?
However, their assault went beyond the mere physical world. They followed my trail from the distant north across the ley lines. They sought to corrupt the territory I protect.
So that's how they went there.
Not let them succeed without a fight. We meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that the Wild Hunt we just got attacked by came all the way from Nod-krai to Mondstadt?
Yeah, it's really far.
How is that even possible?
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being. I am but one remnant of the god Andrias' soul.
No.
The source of this turmoil.
One of his soul is corrupted.
It lies in the north. It is the part of me that remains in Nod-krai, from whence I came.
Huh? Now Paimon's even more confused. How can he be in 2 places at once?
He's a god. It's possible. I mean, all the god. Be right back again. Sorry. I mean, all the gods do that.
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate
I am too.
partitions as this are rare, even among the gods.
Of course he's
Wolf
sure.
King Andrias was particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived till the present day.
Huh? The bard's back?
You know, it's not a bar.
What are you doing here?
Lowen, what are you doing here?
Maybe the god of Animo guided me here.
Yeah, Lowen is here.
For it appears that someone is in need of a tale from the distant past. And our wolf friend doesn't seem too keen on recounting it himself. Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Boreas, do I have your blessing to share this story?
It should have remade its model, by the way.
As you wish.
Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into
Yeah, I
the
saw
Seelie
this.
Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn
I basically
spell,
did the quest
and
about this.
curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the
That's the
south.
first angel, by the way.
As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within and inquired, was the shelter he provided for humanity really any different from that given by the reclusive king in his tower? The wolf entrusted those under his protection to a new god and quietly returned to the frozen north. There, in a palace long since abandoned by its former master, the great wolf closed his eyes and slept. 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a night stumbled in from the cold, just as Lupus Boreas had once done at the Seelie Hall, and awoke him at long last. The night
I thought it was
asked the
beyond the
wolf to
Blizzard
join
and
him on a
Mondstadt.
journey south, to see once more the land that had all but faded from his memory. The gentle wolf, unwilling to refuse the human's earnest plea, split his soul into two halves and left his home once more. Seeing how the ice and snow had given way to verdant plains, hearing the
Ay,
laughter
Mondstadt.
and song that now filled the once somber city, the aging Lupus Boreas turned to his friend, the god of Animo, and remarked, "So, this is the world the humans dreamed of." Though the night's journey was not yet over, the wolf chose to bid farewell to his companion here. He had written the end to his story. What knowledge he had been gifted flowed into the land. Everything
So
he
Venti was friend with the violin and him.
to the world. Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale. Lord Boreas, is there anything you'd like to add?
There is no need for you to ask that question.
So that's what happened. You returned to Mondstadt with that knight 1,000 years ago, and then, for the sake of the new Mondstadt, you...
You need not feel remorse on my account. That was my answer, my decision. If anyone should feel regret, it is the part of me who remained in Nod-krai. I fear Andreas has not found peace in his heart.
Okay, so Andrea is the other half.
That is surely why those vile aberrations were able to exploit his weakness, sowing the seeds of all the turbulence that has ensued.
But we followed Boreas' trail in Nod-krai. We investigated and discovered no signs of instability.
Until the doctor show up.
Slumbering by the lakeside. Perhaps all the recent turmoil in Nod-krai has had unforeseen consequences.
So that's what the glitch is. Maybe meant. It's awakened.
I detect another familiar scent from across the ley lines. A scent that reeks of blood.
Roland.
Oh, the White Knight who became the Bloodstained Knight?
Yeah.
The mightiest knight of Boreas? But wasn't he from 500
No,
years
it's a manifestation of him.
I remember
Probably.
him as just a man. His lifespan should be no longer than any other of his kind. But before he severed his connection to Boreas,
The Abyss.
his final destination, it was the ancient kingdom of Conria,
Ah, fuck off.
as you call it. Beyond that,
During the Cataclysm.
I know not if he lived or died.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another trip to Nod-krai yourselves.
Okay.
As luck would have it, another old friend of ours just so happens to be free right now. If you
Violent.
ask him nicely, he might give you a lift. That could save you a lot of time on
I
the
could
road.
just teleport, you know.
No wonder I can suddenly sense the east wind's presence.
I wonder if any avenue form will be
Even
playable.
Mondstadt has been affected by the fallout. Nod-krai must be in real trouble by now. I hope Varka can handle it.
I need to help him then.
Varka? Is he in danger?
No, you cannot go.
I believe too many passengers would slow our dear friend down. I fear he only has room to carry one person, along with perhaps a diminutive companion.
Alright, wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nod-krai's battles. I'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that try harassing Mondstadt. It'll be a good chance to try out some new moves.
I
Come on, Razor.
stay in Mondstadt too. With Traveler's help, Varka will be safe.
Yeah, he will.
Razor, give me your iron claw.
Oh. I got a new sword.
Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of Boreas. It is a wolf spirit. It contains my power and thoughts. Though I have given him a piece before,
Yeah, that's what he have.
this should bring him new strength.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly. It would be akin to forcefully merging a human and a wolf into one being. They would descend into chaos. To prevent the entanglement of souls, the most I can do is temporarily house my power and thoughts within claws and fangs wrought of steel.
Okay.
Although, truth be told, that knight does not lack for power. What he needs more is the thoughts within. But I shall leave this for him to explain. The Great Wolf King of the North remains strong for now. Besides, do I not have the protection of my Lupacol?
Yeah, you do.
Protect Lupacol. The North and Varka, I leave to you.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready.
Okay. Where are you? Here.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when the root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andreas, Dominator of Wolves and God of the North Wind.
No, this is the one would say the Blizzard in Mondstadt.
He once left Nod-krai and braved the blizzards
1,000 years
to confront
ago.
the God
Yeah.
of storms and claim the right to rule.
Okay, that's what I
And
just...
even as the tower fell, he chose to abandon his claim.
Yeah, and... Until you arrive, the Bard Elf
Instead, he
destroyed the
returned to the north
Cabarian.
and slumbered for 1,000 years before finally journeying back under the name of Boreas, with the first knight of Boreas to witness the new face.
So you
of
mean the
Mondstadt.
Blizzard wasn't just in Mondstadt?
When the wolf spirit could no longer maintain his physical form, Boreas chose to pour his power into the ley lines. With that, he became the North Wind of Mondstadt.
The wolf we
as
know
he's still
today.
known to this day. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now.
Yeah,
500
yes.
years ago, Roland seemed destined to become the mightiest knight of Boreas ever to have lived. But he was too pure of heart.
It's so easy to corrupt.
He believed firmly in his own ideals of chivalry, vowing to eliminate all injustice from the world. But the world
Yeah.
had never been perfect and pure, nor would it ever be. Neither his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could persuade him to temper his obsession. But what was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Perhaps you will uncover the truth in Nod-krai. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably...
Yeah, let's go.
Over to you, Dvalin!
So we had a lift.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
Alright. Hey, wait. How are we getting down?
I'm jumping. Why are you flying? You're fine. Oh, wait. Can we talk about this? I hope I don't die.
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Grand Master!
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
And I'm on too.
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Their leader's gonna have to make a decision soon.
Find the rest of the expedition.
What will it be, mightiest knight of Boreas?
As expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Solnari.
Yep.
But they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair. This is the way of chivalry. Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not, I shall set right the
this is Roland.
of this world. In the name of the blood-stained knight.
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that Wolf of the North looks like... that was Andreas? But why would he be leading the Wild Hunt? And why was he talking about the Bloodstained Knight? Ugh, forget that. We can save the details for later. He was the enemy boss, right?
Sort of.
Get away?
There's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already, and it ended in a stalemate. Right now, there's nothing we could do about him. True. We're still not certain of his true identity, but whether he's a god corrupted by the Abyss or a legendary knight, killing him might be just about possible. Especially now that you're here.
Yeah, I have a gift for you.
The difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
Huh? What do you mean? Is he immortal or something?
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. Nor does he have the ridiculous level of power wielded by the Five Sinners. But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nod-krai to his advantage. Particularly when it comes to Andreas' remnant soul. Exactly. Sounds like
The god remain.
The crux of the issue is. I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak. Meanwhile, our other allies should be making their way home from their own battles by now. Let's discuss this further when they're back. We still have some big challenges ahead before this expedition can finally be declared a victory.
Does that mean after this story is coming back to Mondstadt? Oh, ciao ora!
In the biggest tent, right?
Long time no see.
Looks like a bunch of people are there already.
Talk to her.
Why do we...
Hey, good to see you again. Oh, boss, she went to see Lauma and Columbina at the Frost Moon Scions. Apparently, there haven't been any changes to that space the Rahir of Solnari...
That's a good thing, you know?
That means the recent Wild Hunt attacks have nothing to do
No,
with
Rerir is not corrupted anymore.
That's a relief. Paimon doesn't fancy facing him again.
They're keeping a close watch on it just in case. With so many moon experts on the case, oh yeah, Lauma and Columbina asked me to pass on a message too. Focus on the enemy you are facing. The moon will protect you all.
Okay, that's good to know.
These nice sum to deliver a few simple messages. Oh, Varka's a generous guy.
Yeah, but he wants to recruit you. That's why. Flynn! Go talk to him.
Huh? Friends! Paimon thought the Lightkeeper's rep will be Itlua or...
You're quite right. However, Itlua and Nikita are both busy organizing the Ratniki's region-wide response to the recent attacks. And since I'm well acquainted with everyone else here,
You became friend with Varka.
recommended to attend the meeting. Sometimes you don't get a choice when there might be consequences down the line.
I don't know if I want to pull with this weapon.
Hey, Honorary
Or
Knight.
Flynn.
Looks like pretty much everyone's here. Oh, Beto and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here? Great. While we're waiting, could you update me on the situation in Mondstadt?
Of course. It's not that bad.
And that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Solnari's control, but it has been reborn from the ashes and is now launching widespread attacks. Intel from the Frostmoon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this. No disturbances have been detected in the space where Rere resides. What we are facing here is a completely new foe.
Yeah, it's not very rare.
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt is the creature resembling a wolf. Andrius, god of the North Wind.
Yep.
Precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andrius' spirit, namely Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
But he's supposed to be dead too.
Whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. Isn't Roland some Mondstadter from like
Yeah, it's not him.
years ago?
It's manifestation of him.
Suddenly get wrapped up with a god from 1,000 years in the past and the present day Wild Hunt.
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? When an organism sustains damage, relevant tissues will undergo changes to offset the loss of function. For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate.
Yes.
Or when a main artery is blocked,
So
the
because he
collateral
got
vessels
split.
become more active. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one, fit for the present circumstances. That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
No, it's not a real. It's an abyssal limitation.
Right. No matter how strong the compensation is, it will never quite match the functionality of the original organ. The Roland replica can't possibly imitate Rere's overwhelming power.
Yeah, of
Or
course.
his ability to disguise himself as others. So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland and Boreas to compensate for this lack of power.
The replica corrupted and took control of Andrius as he slumbered by the bank of Amsvartnir, ultimately manifesting as the giant beast that you all witnessed.
Okay.
However, exactly why
Got
the
corrupted.
Abyss chose Roland to mimic, and indeed how it was able to do so, remains unclear.
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or Nod-krai somehow during his wanderings through Teyvat. But we can keep those questions on the back burner.
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but what did you mean when you said we can't kill him right now?
We can't kill him right now because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one. From intelligence gathered during the
Yeah, because he
expedition,
cannot die.
we have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals.
Okay, so when we kill the doctor. So, killing the doctor may have a consequence.
Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's
What happens if we kill a
passing
shade?
becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate the land, they will persist for thousands of years. This land has already been ravaged by the Wild Hunt. If we add god remains to the mix,
The doctor?
it'd be like adding salt to an open wound.
Oh no, okay.
Placing everyone who lives here
If we
in
kill
perilous
Andreas
danger.
for now.
Query. While I can indeed find records of disasters caused by god remains in my database, there also appear to be cases of gods dying naturally with no ill effects. In that land,
True.
the passing of the Pyro-Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history, and even the part of Andreas who remains in Mondstadt has experienced death once before, has he not?
True.
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass on to me? Please, present it now. It should help explain things faster.
Yeah, of course.
Come forth, Boreas.
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey.
Is that a
My
pass?
soul will fall into silence, and my power
This is a second sword.
into the ley lines of
That's how
this
Varka would get to sword.
Perhaps this is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind. Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have chosen. Instead, remember that one day, your wandering too must come to an end. Where and when shall that be? A final wish before I slumber. Sing me a song. That melody you so often hummed in the taverns.
Mondstadt song. Da, 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 da. Yeah, basically. Mondstadt music. I have a feeling we're going to go in dormant port soon.
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains unharmed by his god remains. In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All to protect Mondstadt from harm.
Yep.
Sounds like Andreas spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
He did.
And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to Andreas' heart. Only then can
I
he
like the
break
lore
free
here.
from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible to me.
Wait,
How are we gonna do that?
already have a perfect solution? Then why are we even having this meeting? Let's go do this thing!
Ha ha ha. If only it were that simple.
It's not that simple.
Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to be powerful enough to break through the Abyss's control and reach Andreas' heart. We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
And how?
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight against the abyssal corruption to Mondstadt's ley lines. He can't afford
No,
to
he
send
cannot.
any more of his power.
Mondstadt will get
However,
destroyed.
Since his form was unstable during his journey with the first Knight of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way.
I found a couple of them.
If we can collect those fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to merge with the ley lines.
So we
Good thing I explored everything and not cry.
for random fragments? But they could be anywhere between Nod-krai and Mondstadt. It'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
I agree.
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to gather in Nod-krai, but apart from that, most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
So that's the reason of the expedition.
Really?
That's why we went on an expedition.
I mean, It's an expedition, not a stroll in the park. Each step of the way, we've been hard at work planning for every possible contingency. Not just the wild hunt in the abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nod-krai.
And now there may be Doctor remain.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making. It's almost as if you foresaw the future.
You did.
As a matter of fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection, but I can't take credit for it. It was all thanks to the help
Yeah,
of
even if
friends.
it wasn't his
Still,
goal
all I
to
foresaw
watch
was that
this.
An abyssal calamity was brewing in the north. Had I known more, we could have saved a lot of energy. Instead, we've had to make best guesses, prepare for every possible scenario. If all that preparation went to waste, all the better for it. But anything that proved useful, we knew we'd be grateful for down the line.
Yeah, you.
Sure is.
That's why you're a grandmaster.
Remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around Nod-krai and use them to make the thought within this sword as strong as it could possibly be.
And beat Andreas
According
and
to what
kill him.
Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey. That means the fragments here should be the most powerful ones. But of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Nod-krai.
Sure.
First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor. So, it wasn't until recently that we were finally able to confirm the status of the Wolf Spirit fragments. We now know there are 3 left to find.
Okay.
And they are not
so
right.
3 more mini expeditions to go.
I managed to gather 1 fragment before Roland reappeared. I also have a confirmed location for the second, which I'll take care of in short order. As for the 3rd fragment, we've identified a general search area to focus on, but we'll need all hands on deck to pinpoint the exact location.
So that's where I'm in.
The final snag is that since our foe is a replica of Roland, he too will be aware of Andreas' history. He's sure to try and sabotage our plans by any means at his disposal. So everyone needs to bring their A game.
Okay.
With our foe being from Mondstadt, it's our duty as Mondstadters to defeat him.
Sure.
Since the Wild Hunt is involved, the Lightkeepers will provide their full support.
So Dauda, what do you have to say?
Krumkake craft shop will also help in any way we can.
Even though it's have nothing to do with it. Chowda don't know what to say.
So, what do they need me here
I
for?
wonder.
Wait. I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly specify it though. I mean,
She will never change.
actually reads those things anyway.
That's what I like about this character.
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Yehoda.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the Wild Hunt and the shadow of an ancient god. I'm impressed by your courage, Miss.
She didn't ask what is.
Rating for Yehoda updated. Higher quality ingredients will be used to prepare your future meals.
Darn it! I should have known this payday wouldn't come that easy.
I'll deal with the 2nd Wolf Spirit fragment, which we already know the location of. The moment you make any progress with Fragment 3, be sure to give me an update.
We don't have cell phone, how?
Could you join me in retrieving Fragment 2? I have a feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy. All right, time is of the essence. Let's move out, people. Dismissed!
I can't wait to see him back in Mondstadt. Over there.
Didn't you say Fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Over there.
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight? Traveler, Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt's wine and keep your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle!
I mean, it's Varka.
Alright, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You want to see some photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition?
It's not the
maybe?
time for that.
up, shut up, shut up! Can we please just focus on finding the wolf spirit fragment?
We got it. That was too easy.
What do we do with it?
Take
I once
its
got
word.
Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my sword. Just like back at the camp, but this time, you'd best step back a bit, just in case.
In case of what?
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the proof you need that you have love in your heart. I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends, you'll have found your own answer to the question of how to love.
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
What is it, Varka?
Oh, sure enough, this place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat. We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should still be usable. Purifying the abyssal corruption would...
Yeah, I did that with the Devalian.
But that's not the only reason I wanted you to come. Could you try reversing the corruption? Not purifying it, exactly, but separating out the Roland part from the wolf spirit.
So, keep the Roland part intact as well as the wolf spirit part? Why would you want to do that?
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, to view Roland's
Oh.
As they say, know thyself, know thy enemy. Understanding our foe is our surest path to defeating him.
It's true.
Let me think. How was it explained to me? Ah, yes. Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Capture that unique wisp before it blows away.
What does that mean?
Actually, neither do I.
Of course.
Sounds like something a certain tone-deaf bard would come up with when he can't think of anything meaningful to say. Wait, don't tell Paimon that's what actually happened.
I'm afraid
It
yes.
means something to you. Never mind. I'll explain it in more human terms. Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct?
Sort of.
If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts, and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name.
I don't clearly remember.
I'm thinking the same basic principles should apply here.
Okay, but back then, we had a boat and a net. This time, we don't have anything at all.
This wolf spirit fragment is like a puddle compared to the Night Kingdom. No need for a boat. As for a net, this is what I've heard.
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven.
Oh yeah, he drank with her.
They can create a net, or they can create a rope. They can separate love from
I like the
hatred,
different map you
and they
kindas.
can bind objects and events together.
Pretty hilarious.
Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
Also, we barely know anything about Roland. How are we supposed to use thoughts to anchor him?
Well, maybe
Map you can't gonna be his girlfriend.
What is it?
A map.
It's old and tattered.
It's an unsent letter written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of Boreas, from 500 years ago. It was meant for his disciple, the White Knight.
And how the fuck do you have that with you?
After Rostam lost his life in the Abyssal Calamity, Roland left Mondstadt to
In the library, I guess.
Grandmaster Arundelen had wanted to deliver this letter to him. But trying to track Roland down was like chasing a shadow. He never did find him. And so this letter has been sitting at the Knights of Favonius headquarters ever since.
For 500 years.
But how exactly is it supposed to anchor Roland?
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure.
Of course you don't know.
Hey, what happened to Mr. Plans for every contingency? You're just making this up as you go along.
It's Varka.
Say, some people like to wait till
I
they
like
have all their
Varka.
ducks in a row before taking the first step, but I prefer to dive on in and plan as I go. I've been doing it that way for the whole expedition. But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
Mm-hmm. Is it gonna work? I'm pretty sure it will. I'm a descender after all. Remind me of the start of the game.
It actually worked?
You really are making this up as you go along.
So
You
the
do.
assimilation of souls really can be reversed, just like he said.
Ooh, yeah.
If
Uh-oh.
what you say is true, the monsters I've slain, the justice I have sought to uphold, for mortals to escape this tragic fate, there's only one path. A great and ancient kingdom was wrongfully cursed, turning its inhabitants
Oh.
into monsters.
So he learned the truth about Canriat.
Tolerates not such injustice.
So he saw what the god did to Canria.
If Abyss be thy name, I pledge to you my loyalty.
So it's basically another Dame Cell.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that,
God, there is so much lore. This is insane how good Genshin is with lore now.
I dare say you must find it quite ironic, Knight of Boreas.
Wait, is that Verfolnir? Is that Verfolnir?
That I... Dainsleif? No.
His brother.
Who bore a striking resemblance, but that wasn't him.
It was
While he
Verfolnir.
gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us.
Verfolnir.
Could it be?
The visionary Verfolnir.
So that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw a revelation from the visionary.
I can't wait to see
Once
him.
he learned of Conria's fate, he saw the god's judgment as the greatest injustice. So he surrendered himself to the Abyss, giving them his knowledge.
Nah, fuck the god, man.
His everything. That's why the Abyss can replicate him.
Because he gave it.
Does this mean we have to take on the visionary this time?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, he's the founder of the Abyss Order, by the way.
I'm inclined to agree.
Not for
If
now,
our
at
enemy could
least.
see the future, both the Wild Hunt and Roland would be acting with far more lethal precision. But even without the Visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't afford to underestimate. Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. We need to think one step ahead if we want to outmaneuver him.
Yeah.
And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss with you.
Because he didn't know.
The fewer people who know, the less likely it is to get leaked. Besides, it wasn't a fully formed plan back then.
Of course it wasn't.
That about covers it. Sorry to ask so much of you again. No plan is free of risks. At least this one actually gives us a shot at fully eliminating the danger posed by this ancient god.
What plan?
Surely that's got to make the risk worth taking. If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins. Not to mention we still have Jean in Mondstadt.
Oh, there has to be another way.
What kind of plan?
Backup plan?
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Yes, we do.
Yehoda. Yes, we've successfully retrieved the Wolf Spirit fragment here. Any progress with Fragment 3?
Nope. It's a total disaster. More wild hunt monsters than I've seen in my whole life. We need backup urgently. Come quick.
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one. What can I say? I'm not the Grand Master for nothing.
No, it's true.
I'm counting on you, honorary.
I don't know what this plan is. The next part of the story is more contentious. Way more time for it. Is 1 hour is enough? Probably.
Fill me in. What's the situation?
We ran into resistance almost as soon as we set off. Albedo said we should split into 2 teams and continue searching while he and the others kept the wild hunt occupied.
Good call. Locating the Wolf Spirit fragment is our key objective. I would have made the same decision.
I'm not sure about that.
It seems the enemy figured as much too. Now, both search teams are in big trouble. Oh, I brought a map.
Well, thank you, Yehoda.
We ran into trouble. This is the search area we decided on. The 2 teams are holed up here and here. They should have a clear idea of the fragment's location by now.
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages.
You know, we didn't see Tomad's mother, right?
Troops available to provide backup.
We can't spare troops from any of the fronts right now. That just leaves us with...
The logistics company is standing by.
Hanefa!
Designated drop point reached.
Wait, what the...
Situation report.
What the fuck are you communicating with us?
I know with the production of the strategic reserve. But after learning of the situation on the front line, they requested to be dispatched immediately. They are currently nearby awaiting orders.
Amazing. Just in the nick of time.
Hey, seeing as you can fly and all, shouldn't you be the one out here delivering messages?
That's a good point.
I regret to say that without the workshop's catapult, and with my short distance propulsion
the catapult.
Cooldown, I will only be able to return to the battlefield after another 5 minutes. Please, keep up the good work, Yehoda.
Wait, she fly there?
The company has very limited provisions, only enough for a single battle. Which team should they support?
Both. Once one team has been rescued, the remaining forces will be free to support the other. We'll move out immediately. Yehoda, keep up the good work with the comm.
Sure thing. Leave it to me.
That cash explosive. Okay. I want to play him now.
It's the Wild Hunt! Come on, let's go help!
Something's not right. The Wild Hunt's offensive doesn't seem to be getting any weaker as the battle goes on. Are they getting reinforcements from somewhere? Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm. Logistics company, scout out the area. Look for terrain we can use to our advantage.
Yes, sir. Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable sites for
that wasn't long.
Explosives.
Good. Wait for my signal.
I got my new outfit.
Logistics company, deploy.
Okay. Going to fight.
Try to keep Mr. Varka. Traveler, thank goodness you're here.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. They keep coming from that mist. Wave
I like that he can't jump like this.
Just as I thought. Well, they're about to get a shock to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just
I need
have
to
hold
control
them
it
until
better.
The logistics company is ready.
Is that the signal to say they're ready?
This is the second animal I like. Aside Kazua. Guess I need to retreat too.
Ready? Fire!
That wasn't trying to fight, that's sorry. Well, this guy don't
The enemy has sustained heavy casualties.
still have, even if
Should be
he's
a while
old.
before they're strong enough to pose a real threat again.
Brave knights, on behalf of the Lightkeepers, I thank you for your assistance.
Oh wow, okay.
There's no need to be so formal. When it comes to the Abyss, we're all in this together. Now, please tell me everything you've learned.
Very well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
That's not exactly very narrow.
We split the search between us and the Knights. Maybe they'll be able to narrow it down further?
Either way, I was about to go lend them a hand next anyway. Can I count on your help?
It would be our pleasure, Mr. Varka.
I mean, all the fuck I know what's about is there.
Through our supplies. We'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that tries to stage a comeback. Now that they've lost their numerical advantage, they're no match for us. Focus on supporting the other team.
Okay, they're fine. I don't know why Ano is there though. Why we sent a kid there?
Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're here.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. However many we kill, more...
They've had us penned in so far, but now you're here. Maybe we can try getting to the source, which is hidden in the mist. That way, we should be able to cut off the Wild Hunt's reinforcements.
Oh yeah? Then we'll leave that to you. Hey, everyone hear that? We need to hold the line. Time to give them a taste of the Knights of Favonius fighting spirit.
Yes, sir!
Where is Thomas' mother? We never meet her. God, I love this character, man. He's so freaking cool to play.
Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that, the Wild Hunt won't be able to summon any more reinforcements.
No. It's still hard for me to control this.
Huh?
Can I destroy it? Yes.
Ooh, I'm glad that's finally over. Use this time to catch your breath and fill me in on everything you've learned.
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
So that's where he is.
Now it feels like we're finally closing in on our target.
I'll say. We're sure to face fierce resistance from the Wild Hunt, though. Do you still have the strength to keep fighting with us?
What about you?
Absolutely. Good to go, Grandmaster.
Much obliged. All right.
So this is the end of the Wild Hunt after that.
Trick again. These guys must be easily amused. You all know the drill. The Knights of Favonius will engage the enemy while the Lightkeepers dispel the mist. Yes, sir!
I don't think that's what's gonna happen.
Try to keep up! Shred up! Shred up! Lightkeepers, prepare to dispel the mist.
You know, fire to me, maybe it's cool to play. Come on, Varka, let's go, let's destroy this. There it is. But there is another one.
On me.
How many there is? Oh.
This Wild Hunt doesn't know when to give up. Traveler!
Mr. Varka, leave this to us.
Just like last time. Only a Knight of Boreas can deal with a wolf spirit, right?
Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster. We can hold our own.
Ha! That's the spirit. Stay on your toes and make the Knights of Favonius proud. Either we all march back to Mondstadt together, or no one does.
I really can't wait to see him back in Mondstadt. See him talk with everyone.
The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
It seems you have collected them all. Knight of
Yeah, and with no corrupted fragments or ambushes along the way. I have to commend your chivalry, Sir Roland.
A true knight does not resort to underhanded tactics. Were this body not a false one created by the Wild Hunt, nor would I countenance those monsters to taint our duel with their presence. If you need a moment to rest, take it. Victory will be mine, regardless of whether the path to it is the one I would wish for.
Save your breath. If you want to fight, let's fight!
As you wish. Then let us settle our unfinished duel, here and now.
We're gonna have some Boreas remix.
Is everyone all right?
My granny fights better than these rookies. It's Egbert I'm worried about. You still alive?
For a moment there, I thought I might never taste the sweet wine of Mondstadt again.
They always think just have that, huh?
Stay put, you guys.
1 month that.
Leave the rest to us.
Forget
You
us.
can do anything, Paimon.
You're the only one still standing. Honorary Knight, find the Grand Master.
We can't lose our Varka. Please, you.
We can't lose our Varka. I like it. I wonder what is their plan though.
You're holding back, Knight of Boreas. I can tell you do not wish to strike me down. This duel does no justice to the way of chivalry. I wield the power of a god, while you dare not swing your sword with true intent. If you continue on this path, you will die.
And so what?
Your plan is doomed to fail. How can a helpless lamb hope to tame the heart of a wolf, when the wolf has seen through the lamb's plan?
Ha ha ha. You're on to me already, huh?
Andreas's question, Boreas's answer, the means to bear a soul. I knew it all 500 years ago. Though the false path may be wide and welcoming, only destruction lies at its end.
Why do you know that?
It is time to crush your futile hope!
I think I fell.
It's over. Your sword lies shattered. The wolf spirit and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell.
I think I fell.
And pledge your allegiance to the abyss, Knight of Boreas. One day you will understand that the only righteous path
I think I
to
fell.
true virtue is the path of darkest truths.
For the next part, it's over to you. Outlander who caught the wind.
So I'm playing Varka, right?
The sword is unbroken, but I can't sense the wolf spirit. Looks like I'm no longer in reality. This must be a space built from the entangled consciousnesses of Boreas and Roland. There's no way back.
Interesting.
And all that lies ahead is the wolf's maw. Huh. Guess the only way is through.
Got this guy stole.
A Favonius sword. Who left this here?
Lonely warrior. Take me to see him.
What's them? I really do love the lore we have in the game. No.
The world is awash with corruption and injustice.
Yeah.
I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There's only one way to save them.
Be corrupted.
Who are you really trying to convince?
Yeah, himself, maybe. Let's get them, let's go.
Try to keep up. Yeah.
Oh, a chest.
Is this the fairest shadow? It doesn't look. The title.
I think it's an imitation.
Must find an heir.
Did he miss this? Did he fail the jump?
Points of blood appears to be getting stronger. Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles.
That's a new way to jump in Genshin. A wolf again.
On me.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice.
Okay.
Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them. Lupus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice.
Surrender to the abyss. Malicious lies.
That's what happened. Did it troll.
Maria sweeping in. Stormwind.
Now I just super did it troll. Now I just super did it troll.
Maria sweeping in. Stormwind.
Come on. I eat these damn wolf. Purify this.
My old friend.
This is a sword.
Where your path ends, you must continue on.
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter. Try to keep up.
I think we're near the end of the place.
it! You must deliver it.
Your path cannot end here.
Wait, it's the other knight. Ravenwood.
You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
Let me guess, the spirits are inside the sword. Does the sword change shape?
Even if you had an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone. Lonely warrior. Step.
I really like this arena. Should be the new arena of Boreas.
The heart of the wolf?
I think it is. And this is Roland. Well, it's manifestation.
Roland! After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I, with my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods.
So why you don't fight them?
But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind.
Why?
Your fame will be as
I mean,
fleeting
how
as
old he is?
firewood beneath the starry sky, lit at dusk, dead by dawn, utterly insignificant.
Why are we just following him?
Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
I really love Varka even more. I really like that the son of this armor when he's working.
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
That's a good thing. I'm not really sure where to go. This way.
Is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request...
Can we fight already? I'm a little tired of running around.
I shall do as you wish. Knight.
Huh. You're not quite how I imagined you. You don't seem half as crazed as the memories contained in the wolf spirit.
Not once have I strayed from the righteous path. But when I look at you, I do not see a hero capable of slaying.
Yeah, that was me.
Just a lost soul, who has wandered far too long. A shadow of the knight you once were.
I guess we have that much in common. Neither of us are at our peak.
The ray here of Solmari's forces have been defeated. And the Roland you see...
Yeah, we know that.
Perfect image cast by the Abyss. I wield the power that Roland did at his peak. But my heart and mind remain frozen in that blood-stained moment. Therefore, I, in my current form, am flawed. A knight cannot bear their own stagnation. After redeeming you from injustice, and guiding your surrender to the Abyss, I shall rectify myself, and continue to follow the knightly path.
Huh. The world out there can bear no more of your torment. Your obsession, clearly, remains exactly as I had imagined. I suppose there's no chance to make you see...
Nah, I think he's far gone.
No words can make a knight doubt his convictions, no matter how noble they may sound. Neither of us will sway the other, but you have long known this truth. Otherwise, why would you pin all your hopes on Boreas' single thought? But now the blade that once housed the wolf spirit has been shattered, and all you hold is a phantom that bears its form. You no longer have the means to change the situation, and no one will come to your rescue. This place shall be your graveyard, lonely warrior.
Huh.
Yes, about
Maybe
that.
you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
What do you...
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours. Forgetting where we are? This is the heart of Andreas, god of the North Wind.
Yes. Oh, here he is.
Andreas, can you hear me? Wake up! You are the great god of the North Wind. How long will you allow yourself to suffer the domination of the Abyss?
If this is your final gambit, I am most disappointed, Knight of Boreas. Grand displays of heartfelt wishes cannot...
Remind me of the incel voice.
This world
I know it's not him.
such mercy to its inhabitants. Return to the ley lines.
That worked.
This is my choice. My memory. Is this the answer that I found at my journey's end?
Seems like it's working.
Andreas, at long last, I have delivered your token back into your heart.
A knight of Boreas. Watch on. This is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind.
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you, Lord of Wolves.
Well, that wasn't too hard.
He's returning to the ley lines. But why? Your sword is broken.
I have a descender with
you
me.
no longer have the means to bear his soul. Unless... Surely not.
Yep.
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
Wait.
The Dominator of
I didn't have time to
once
click.
bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack,
I know it's gonna happen.
strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus Boreas will inevitably ravage, devour, and assimilate a mortal heart. As if human and wolf were being forcefully merged into one being.
Why did he merge with the wolf?
If a mortal heart is to bear the soul of a god.
Oh my god, the captain.
This is a path that cannot be retraced. Yet, I shall not.
I so want him to be back.
Embarking on the quest of his own choosing.
The captain word.
Your soul. They are collapsing. Now I see.
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart of a wolf, isn't that right? Here's my answer. You get the wolf to swallow the heart.
The wolf spirit within the sword was merely a decoy. The true thoughts and memories were carried within your heart.
So he absorbed them all. Not inside a sword.
To avoid arousing my suspicion, you deliberately allow Lupus Boreas' soul to assimilate your own, then be devoured by me. But how did you have the strength to fight while bearing such a great burden?
Cause it's Varka.
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision, my sacrifice is nothing.
You have a stubborn will, and employed an exceptional strategy. But this is not the way a true knight.
And so what? We don't care.
The choice you have made is a flawed one. Your soul is now merged with that of Andreas. When he fully joins the ley lines, you too will fall. Neither Barbados nor the Traveler will be able to anchor your soul from within the ley lines, let alone rescue you.
Is that what you think?
You have lost, and so have I. Regrettably, I can no longer offer you salvation.
I wanted a fight, but okay.
May your soul rest in peace with Boreas, lonely warrior.
Haha, lonely? Sorry to disappoint you, but as much as it sounded like the perfect ending for both of us to return to the ley lines together,
It won't happen.
the fact is that, unlike the true Roland of the past, I still have fine wine and good friends to get back to. They're looking forward to my triumphant return.
So that means he's going back to Mondstadt.
My fate just yet.
So the event take place after that.
You've got mail.
Nice cutscene. With that music, no less. Wait, is this him coming back to Mondstadt?
Until I return, I leave them in
Oh
your
no, it's
care.
where he's gone.
The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's... Oh, you found her.
To Mondstadt.
He's like a father to everyone.
To Varka. To Varka.
Everyone love him.
Low pig call.
So she's the one who learned a race or how to write a letter. God, I'm sweat.
Poetry and
Give me
letters were
vibe.
humanity's
Oh my
earliest
god.
means of expressing their thoughts.
So much memory from the past.
Make sure they all get delivered.
That
Outlander
music,
who
man,
caught
it brings back memory. When I first started Genshin 5 years ago. The power of everyone.
Grandmaster! Grandmaster!
Master.
Varka. Varka. Uncle Varka!
Oh,
For Varka.
Paimon.
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation.
I like that they switch between anime style and 3D style.
This is not the way of a knight.
And
The
so
abyss
what?
can sustain me no longer. But now, Countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return. If you believe in your path,
Oh, Varka would kick their ass.
release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
I so love the music. Let's go, man. Kill them all.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory. Well, that suits me just fine.
The knight is always true to their word. So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
Wait. Yeah, the Diluc is there.
Right back at you, Varka.
But I'm about to die. I love the music. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. I so love the music, man.
There's an ice cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
That's really a nice, like,
Don't go dying in a
and for Mondstadt, and a new beginning for it. Yeah, I know that. I'm bad. There we go. I didn't see there was a timer. Oh, fuck. No. I will never get out of here in time.
Fly home to us, Grandmaster.
Even the wing is too small for him.
On me.
But
Your wings and soar toward a new dawn.
Fates, chosen Rubicon.
was that the plan for the letter all along? That's why he sent letter to everyone? I really do love the music. It's like the ending. There we go. And he's out.
Walk forward and do not look back.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
Oh.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on, but they can wait until you're back.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius, but I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
That's all everyone answer.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Oh. I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I?
We're not dead.
I'll take that silence as your approval.
He's alive.
Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter on your behalf.
Man, where are he is right now? He's still in that space. One on sword.
I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you.
He never was forgotten. So the expedition is now over. We can return to Mondstadt.
Phew. This has been one long expedition.
Yep.
From here on
My
out,
fault again.
I think I'll let the wind lead.
And are we going back to Mondstadt with him? Oh, that would be another quest. Like the Haven. Oh, he's back in Mondstadt. Oh.
Hey everyone. It's been a mighty long time. I'm thrilled to see you all again.
Oh, the hell, he went back there. He got teleported here.
Back, Grandmaster.
Come back to Mondstadt.
Yeah. I'm home.
Wait. That's all then? Oh no, yeah, he got teleported here.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Now's your chance before I get dragged off to the office.
What happened to the rest of the expedition?
Decoy. I carried his soul in my own heart. That was the plan I was most.
What about the statue that was broken in the trailer?
Half, though, using everyone's thoughts to guide me back out of the ley lines, I wasn't too sure that would work out.
All jokes aside, what would you have done if the Traveler hadn't been able to separate the wolf spirit from Roland's influence?
I don't know.
Initially, I was planning to have Barbados carry out that step. But when I approached him about it, he said there was a much more suitable candidate. The Outlander who caught the wind.
Which was me.
Trust was not misplaced. Thank you. Then, I guess we'd have had to get Barbados to send a wind to blow me back home. But it would have come at a heavy price, and with no guarantee of success. Besides, I'd rather not have him expend that kind of power. It's a good question. A glass of the finest dandelion wine, perhaps? No doubt I'd have to pay for it with a secret stash of cash in my office.
You're dreaming if you think it would have come that cheap.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember.
No, the hell, he got teleported
Is
there.
there anything you'd like to talk about? Now's your chance before I get, well...
So he's not a
vanquished.
He had the chance to say goodbye to the people in Nod-krai.
A few knights will remain
He just
on rotation
gone.
at the Nod-krai stronghold, but everyone else will be sent home in waves. Albedo and Duran will come back with the first wave, so you should have the chance to see them again soon. It's been a while since I felt this wind.
Yeah.
My future. Huh. You may already have learned of this from Barbados or the Hexen Circle, but I glimpsed a reflection of the future in Barbarloth's scry.
So he didn't even say goodbye to anyone in Nod-krai. The story was good, but the fact that he got teleported there,
Although as things stand
it's kind of
now,
weird.
I believe we may have changed the course of the future, thanks in no small part to you. Still, after I've tied up some loose ends with the Knights of Favonius, I'll need to make another trip back north. There's still a lot of work to be done at the
Okay.
Nod-krai stronghold.
Think I'm going back there.
Besides, the first group of knights who volunteered to stay there have yet to be relieved of their duty. How could I simply abandon them?
How noble. But be honest, your main reason for going back to Nod-krai is so you can dump all your work here on Jean again, isn't
True. Yeah, you can hide for that.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's why.
I'm only pulling your leg. You'll be seeing a lot more of me in Mondstadt from now on.
That's a good
It's
thing.
been a while since I felt this wind on my
Yeah,
All right,
shut up. I know already.
I'm gonna stay here and enjoy the breeze for a little longer. For all the wine in the world.
Stop
there's
talking
no
just
food
about
as
wine.
intoxicating as the wind from your hometown after a long time away.
So, that was his story. That was a nice quest. I would say for a filler patch, it was pretty good. I really love Varka, by the way. I mean, the lore there was awesome. But way more lore, I always like it. I'm just find out a little weird that he got teleported back to Mondstadt. But I think it's because of the ley line. But still. I didn't expect that to end up like this. He not quite teleport there. He didn't even have time to say goodbye to anyone. But yeah, I really love Varka. And Genshin with the lore are really good so far.
Second nightly virgin.
So yeah. I can't wait to see what happens next. There will be the event, of course. So that would be fun too. And I can't wait to try him out. I will be honest, I will need to do this boss. But I can't wait to see what... I would say Varka is really cool, and I really like they brought some more lore about Mondstadt. I'm really glad they did.